greatness, gang? D4G here.
I am back. What it do, baby?
Alright, man. Today I'm bringing y'all 3 fragrances that are high on that coconut, but also high on that tropical feel. One of them I absolutely love. Another one, yeah. And the third one I just push that one to the side.
Trash.
Now, all 3 of these would make great fragrances if you're going on a cruise, you're by a beach, you're doing something fun outdoors, mainly by a big body of water. We just gonna tap into it. I'm gonna let y'all know what I love about them, what I hate about them. Let's go into the first one. The first fragrance is gonna be Cayal Faad Unlimited, and this is gonna be coming from the House of Lattafa. Now, this one to me might be the most unisex one out of the group. That's more feminine leaning than masculine leaning, for sure. This fragrance has a beautiful tropical fruity opening that does have a little bit of freshness to it. Coconut and pineapple is really what you're going to be getting in the opening of this one. It has a nice balance between the two, but you can tell that there is more coconut than the pineapple itself. Now, personally, one of the things that I truly do enjoy about this fragrance is the lang-a-lang presence that this has in it. Especially in the opening, you can get soft cues of it already, but it really shines when it starts to transition and makes its way through that mid. Dials down some of that coconut a little bit more, and then it becomes more of a pineapple, lang-a-lang, somewhat of a fruity, floral type of fragrance. Very nice in my opinion. If you're gonna be out on the beach, this is one that men and women can rock comfortably. And once you hit the dry down, a huge amount of musk, fam. A lot of musk in this fragrance. It can be off-putting in a way, but it still balances together nice while maintaining that freshness with a little bit of that pineapple fruit from the opening. You can expect this to be a fresh, tropical, fruity, musky style fragrance. And out of all 3, this one is gonna have the most cream-like appeal. Like, this one has a nice creaminess about it, especially when it hits that mid and the dry down. And that's what gives that appeal for the women more so than the men, in my personal opinion, when it comes to this one. Second fragrance we're gonna talk about is gonna be Assad Zanzibar. And y'all know this is a 2024 release. Yeah, we gotta get into this one as well. Now, this one is quite different. This one has a little bit more of a spicy appeal while still maintaining that tropical side. Now, I think the most upsetting part about this was that coconut water, fam. I just could not rock with the coconut water in this one. It was just too sickening for me. Personally, when it came to this one, I wish they would have switched that out with like some sea notes, aquatic notes, watery notes, anything other than just coconut water, because I'm starting to think that coconut water is just not something that I rocks with. Now, 2 things that I do got to give this fragrance credit for is the black pepper and the lavender combination that this does have. Those 2 I do love, man. It has a nice spicy appeal while still giving us a great dosage of those aromatics. When you think of Assad Zanzibar, you can somewhat think of a spicy tropical fragrance with aromatics. Again, I'm a big fan of the spices, I'm a big fan of the aromatics. It's just the coconut water is very offsetting for me. Now, again, this is just my personal opinion, because I have had some of y'all reach out and y'all told me that y'all even took this on a cruise and y'all was getting crazy compliments. So I'm not negating how it comes off for others. I'm just telling y'all my experience with this one. And for me, that coconut water is just very sickening, especially as it starts to transition, because it really sticks with the fragrance throughout majority of it. And then the third fragrance, shout out to my guy Neeb over at Aromatics. Our third fragrance is gonna be Coconut Daiquiri, and this is by Sphinx Fragrance. Now, this one is my type of fragrance, man. This one right here, it is very fun, very playful, very much a fun day, Sunday fun day type of fragrance. First thing you get hit with in the opening is a very refreshing citrus that this fragrance gives off. Damn, this fragrance has lime, this fragrance has bergamot, this fragrance even has cues of orange in it. So you do get a huge dosage of citrus in the opening with this one. Makes it very refreshing and very cooling, especially on a hot summer day. Now, to go along with all the citrus that you do get in it, you do get a good amount of fruits as well. Fruits, and a great dosage of apple. I'm gonna say more apple, but you can just tell it's like a fruit bowl concoction that they mixed up with this one. Now, with a name like Coconut Daiquiri, you can't expect coconut to be in it. But for me, the coconut is not the main player in this. So it's not too off-putting. It's not sickening. Personally, I think the coconut is just there to add that soft touch of tropical to it. But outside of that, it's not one of the main players that you're going to be picking up in this one. Now, to some, this fragrance might be sweet, but to me, it's not overly sweet. It has a great balance because the citruses really do help balance that sweetness out that the apple and fruits do give you. And there are some floral liqueurs in here that do help balance that out as well. So you have a lot going on from the fruits to the citruses, even some of the floral liqueurs that you do get in the mid. And then once you hit the dry down, you have a great vanilla musk combination that is working. Adds to that sweetness profile, but again, you still have a lot of freshness up top that is maintaining even while it's in the dry down. Now, out of all three of these fragrances, in my personal opinion, Coconut Daiquiri is the one that you would want to pick up. Now, this one is a lot. This ain't B.O.B. safe. I'm letting you know this right now. This is not a B.O.B. safe fragrance at all. But one of the things that I really think helps out Coconut Daiquiri is the fact that it has great citrus accord along with great floral accords. This one has better supporting accords and better supporting notes that go along with this fragrance that just, to me, just makes it work, especially if I'm looking for something that's going to be in a tropical setting. The second one is going to be Cayal Faad Unlimited. This one to me is a great fragrance, but it might not be needed for everybody, especially my man out there. This is one of those that does, again, this one does lean feminine, more feminine in my eyes than it does masculine. Now, even though this fragrance is still sweet, it's just not sickening. It's not as sickening as other fragrances that do come off extremely sweet with the tropical mix. The creamy vibes that you do get in this is enjoyable. And in the heat, it does pack a good punch. And the third fragrance, fam, I have tried to get with this one, but Zanzibar is still, it's right now, it's still number 3 for me. I cannot get over, even as I'm smelling it in the air, I cannot get over that coconut water appeal that this fragrance has. This one is just sickening to me, especially with how that coconut water comes off. Personally, I'm still a big believer that if they were to swap this out with sea notes, aquatic notes, again, something other than coconut water, but still giving us a water type vibe, a sea aquatic nature about itself, this one would be a hit because, again, you still have that black pepper that was in there. You do have a good dose of lavender as well. So to me, that's the only thing that's very off-putting with this one. Performs pretty good, not beast mode, but you are going to get a good dose of performance out of this one. I'm just saying, fam, it's the coconut water, man. When I know for me, and it's the coconut water in this one that I just cannot get with. But let me know y'all thoughts and opinions down in the comment section, man. I just wanted to drop a little video, kind of let y'all know my thoughts. 2 of these I have been letting sit for a while to kind of see if my opinion might change on them, but it's still the same. Cayal Faad Unlimited is to me a more feminine leaning fragrance. I would love to smell that one on a sister, a lady walking around. I would love to know how that comes off on a woman. But I saw Zanzibar, that one I don't think I'm gonna be able to rock with. That one might be hitting the Facebook group soon. And Coconut Daiquiri for me for sure is going to be that fragrance where if I take a cruise this year, next year, whenever I take a cruise or go to a beach, this is going to be the one that I'm going to have with me. But with all that being said, we to get up out of here. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all have a phenomenal day. Stay on your square. Stay on your purpose. Don't let nobody take you off of it, fam. D4G, truly blessed, destined for greatness. Yeah.